Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
We're the Sunshine Stitchers.
I know. I knew there was something else. I couldn't remember what it was.
Only been 2 years.
I'm EJ.
I'm Gary.
And I'm Shelia. And welcome to our video.
What's it about again?
It's about cross stitch.
Okay, all right.
Yes, it's about cross stitch. And we're gonna make that happen today. We're gonna be totally focused on cross stitch.
Yeah, right. Squirrel.
I always try. So if you're interested in anything else besides counted cross stitch, you're welcome to stay, but realize that there will be a lot of conversation around some technical aspects of our hobby, but mostly about the fun we have while we do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Stab things a million times. Yeah.
It's October.
It's really not October.
Next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But for Gary, it's been October since June.
Yes.
What? I don't understand. Why not?
Yeah, I know.
He says there's two seasons: Christmas season and Halloween season.
That's true for Gary. That is true. Yes. First off, we just want to say thank you so much to Carolyn Zook.
Yes.
C. Zook Stitch, who joined us last week, and we had just a wonderful conversation around stitching challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so many of our comments appreciated that discussion.
And I think we all know a little bit more about AB Singo.
Yes, and a lot of interest. A lot of people were interested in how do they join. So we explained both in reply, but we'll also repeat. AB Singo is a September event sponsored by C. Zook Stitch and Bird's Eye Stitcher.
And they have a Facebook group.
There's a Facebook group dedicated to it. So if you...
And the Facebook group is called Magazine Monthly Challenge.
Okay.
It is not called AB Singo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Magazine. Oh, did I say that?
No.
Oh, I could have.
We didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Monthly Magazine Challenge Facebook group. If you are interested in AB Singo.
And I think they're going to be doing it again next year. So
yes. So there's a lot of excitement. I think even more so.
And they have different challenges, and it's usually acrostic, but I believe a January challenge is like Bringo, which is the same, but it's more specific. And the September challenge is single, and I think they have a couple more challenges coming up soon.
Okay. Good. Excellent. It's fun. It's a
join one or all or none. You know?
And again, there's no cross stitch police, so you make it as fun as you want to.
That's right.
You do whatever you want to.
That's right. And the emphasis of that group is because, as Carolyn explained last week, not we all, but a lot of us, here collect cross stitch magazines
and patterns
and patterns. And so the idea around that Facebook group is to stitch some of the charts that come out in the magazines. I mean, I have so many issues of magazines where I put little flags on pages. I want to stitch this flag. Oh, I want to stitch this, turn over the page corner. And then they go in the stack, and that's where it sits.
Yeah. I think the problem, for me, the problem is there's so many items that you want to stitch in the magazine.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to kit it up because you keep the magazine separate and all your individual patterns.
That's
so
true.
Easy to throw the pattern and all that stuff in there and then work it. But the magazines are like, it's a different idea of organizing.
That's true. And so is digital PDF stuff too.
Yeah. Forget about PDF. I have no idea what I own.
Yeah, I have a lot of PDF, and I never ever think to go.
I need to do. I need to do a better concerted effort to pulling those stuff out, kitting them, and actually because they're small. Most of my stuff is really takes some time, but magazines and the little PDFs that I own are really quite small. That I need to make sure I go and
Ooh, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
For the first 15 days of Mania, you could do some of those small PDFs.
Oh, make it a PDF Mania.
That's nice.
Oh, that's
a PD Mania.
PD Mania. That sounds interesting.
That sounds good.
Because it's small. Like you said, they're small and you could probably get some progress on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll have them available. Okay. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
It's only a few days.
Yeah, exactly. I like that idea.
But if I'm doing no new start 2022,
that's your problem. I just give solutions.
You just give solutions
to problems that don't exist.
Exactly.
So he creates with his solutions.
I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to have less on my 22 list.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Room.
So it probably won't be 15, but it will be a good number.
A good number.
It could be half, then you could do 2 a day.
1 every 2 days.
That's what I said.
No,
I don't know what I said. 2 a day?
Yeah.
I guess that's me. I might do 2 a day.
That's why both EJ and I both went like, what? Because we're both now doing the math in our heads. Like,
does not compute.
No, does not compute. Gary math, more Gary math. Also want to clarify, some folks took exception to some comments last week.
Oh.
Yes, I felt like we were having our little, fingers wagged in our little noses,
Oh, yeah?
What do we have some folks? I just want you to know, I did not wag back in my comment, but the feeling was there.
Oh, I must have ignored them.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
What happened?
The conversation, it was the reaction to our conversation about Fox and Rabbit and the delay in dyeing their fabric.
Mm-hmm.
And it really, some folks felt we were really being mean to them. And I, hey,
it's a known event.
Yeah.
And as a business owner, when I have a known event, I schedule in my requirements.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And all of my expo items are in and have shipped to customers, except for one manufacturer.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yep. Yeah. And yes, things are difficult right now across the world. Different countries have
but others are making it work.
Guidelines, and it's just a notion that when you put a product out for sale, you should have the product in stock.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless.
And at Expo, we had a lot of European international distributors, designers. All my other Australian designers were able to ship. So.
Yeah. And one of the commenters mentioned that they had sold 1,400 yards through Expo, and they are challenged in receiving their supplies from Zweigart. And as soon as they do receive all their supplies, they will be dyeing and shipping. And so that's very good news. Mm-hmm. And so congratulations to Fox and Rabbit, and good luck to you as you continue to receive your base product.
Yeah. And it's a good time to be. Good problem to have.
It's an excellent problem to have. Yeah. I mean,
dye that money.
That's right. All right. And again, there were a couple of folks who commented between, having the Carolyn, EJ, and Gary focusing on AB Singo with the 1 hour every day with their pieces and my daily rotation. There was a lot of stitching in last week.
Yeah, I couldn't do a daily rotation.
Yeah.
I love it. I just love it. Every day it's a new adventure. It's something exciting, and so as you can tell, we all approach stitching from different perspectives.
But I gotta say that I touch a lot more of my whips this month than I've done the entire year.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Variety of whips, because there's some of the whips I'm like, I remember this as I'm stitching. Oh, and then of course I have to put it away because now I have to stitch on something else.
All righty. Well, again, thank you all for your comments. We appreciate them. Keep them coming. And we appreciate all your feedback. And so yeah, just please just keep them coming. All righty. So who has a finish this week?
I do.
Okay, I have a fully finish. So Gary, let's see your finish.
Okay. Away We Ride is
Ooh.
now finished.
Look at this.
And this is stitched on 32 count grandpa sleeve by XG Design.
There we go.
This is one of my favorite Blackbird designs that I fell in love with before I fell in love with Blackbird. I didn't even know who they were. And now I have almost all their stuff. But
that is gorgeous.
Yeah. So this will be off to the framer later today.
All right.
Love the border.
Yeah.
Are you gonna frame up to the point? Because that border itself, it's like a border. You know what I mean? Like, are you gonna have fabric showing?
I normally don't do a lot of fabric showing. I'm pretty close.
Oh, it looks lovely.
Like
yeah.
Inch,
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Just a little bit to breathe, and then
yeah,
it's good.
That is perfect. I would definitely frame.
And we have this fabric on its way back in.
And that's grandpa sleeve.
Grandpa sleeve.
From XU?
Yeah.
Nice.
She's an amazing dyer. I love her fabrics.
Yes.
And they're good to stitch on too. That's my finish.
All right, and I have a fully finish. So several years ago, when we were all stitching at the cross stitch cupboard at the community table, Gary was sitting there must have been a Saturday, and he comes over with this chart by Nimue and says, let's do a stitch along.
Yeah.
So, and we'll do it like next month. And a bunch of us, follow Gary.
Enabler Gary.
Enabler Gary. We ordered our Nimue charts. Got them all in, and several of us actually did stitch them.
Yeah. Mine's finished too. I did the Christmas one.
Yeah. So this is called Halloween. I have another one. I actually ordered two.
Okay.
This is called Halloween. So I started it January 7th, 2018, finished it November 19th, 2019, and just had it fully finished.
I mean, look at the shading of those pumpkins. I mean, they're almost 3D.
Yeah.
The designer Nimue, they do an excellent job in designing their charts.
Yes, and it was a fun stitch.
And it's just DMC, so it's really fun. Yeah.
Right. It was very, very pretty. I liked it. I enjoyed it very much.
We both had Halloween finishes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. All righty. Gary, did you have any starts this week?
Oh, yes, I have a start.
But you want to do it as part of...
No, I have a regular start.
Oh. Aside from AB Single?
Oh, yeah, I do more than just stitch one thing a day.
All right.
That's where I get that 2 things a day thing.
Well, let's see your start.
Okay, I started Poltergeist Pirates.
Yes.
You always have to have
started it on the 19th of September, which is Talk Like a Pirate. I failed. I was told not to. They were going to make me walk the plank if I tried to talk like a pirate again. It's a national day.
Talk Like a Pirate Day?
Is the national holiday of Talk Like a Pirate.
Oh, I missed it.
Me too.
So,
but I didn't miss the Donuts Day.
I missed that one too.
There you go. Where's my donuts? So this is stitched on the called for fabric. Bang from Crosswind Collection. It was designed and dyed especially for this piece.
Oh wow.
So it looks like stars, but it's and sparkles, but there's no sparkles in it. It's just all
like sprinkled.
Yeah, sprinkled.
Wow.
They look like constellations almost.
Yeah.
So I did the sail and what is it? What's it? Crow's nest?
Yeah.
There's only like 2 crow's nests. I think I did the smaller one. I'm like way over here. This one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're down there. Okay.
Yeah.
Usually a crow's nest is higher, no?
Right, but that's the middle.
How could that be?
Really?
I don't know. I just followed the pattern.
Wow. How could that be the middle, all the way over there?
Right there. I guess it comes all the way over here. I don't know. I followed the lines with arrows. Anyway.
That makes, well, it makes no visual sense.
I know. But
who knows?
Fabric, I mean, when
Let me see it again. I'm sorry, let me see the pattern again.
And we're talking about,
Oh, I see.
and we're talking about this spot right
Yeah.
here.
Well, actually, the sale.
Are you sure? You could be talking about that one over there.
No, I know. What I mean.
This sale here?
Yeah. No. Over here, right here is where
This
it was
sale
is where
here?
I started as middle point.
Oh, so it's this crow's nest here.
Yeah. So I've moved
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh, that
He
makes
started in the middle point with the sail, but then he shifted over to the crow's nest.
okay. That makes
Yeah.
still looks off, but
Yeah.
it makes more
This-
sense.
This first X right there is dead center.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm still waiting on the they shipped last night the embellishment pack.
Okay.
Was it Gloria Rainbow Gallery? They're what are those threads? The SPs. Silk Lame. I love working with those. Glow in the dark. So that's my start.
All righty. All right. I know not to ask you, EJ, and I know I have.
I would still ask, just in case. Any starts or someone put a link in and you just picked up their whip?
You said what?
What? I found a loop.
Okay. EJ, let's see your whips.
Okay, I don't know where I stopped. So, yeah, last week you saw spring ABCs, right?
Yep.
And you saw
the,
garden stars last week? No.
Yeah. Yeah. And we
You
saw
did?
homewards. Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, where did I stop? I don't remember. Okay. All right. So I'll just go through my pile.
It
So
should be on the starting on letter H.
Oh no, but y'all didn't see this. My letter L.
I don't know where you're at in I don't know how far back you are in the AB single, but the 18th
Yeah.
is H.
Yeah. So I'll just show you what I stitched.
Okay, there you go. That's an
Figure it
idea.
out. So this, I worked on baby elephant. This was called twice, but I only stitched it for one prompt. I'm going to stitch it for the next prompt today.
Okay.
I did 100. This I got this for the letter V for Vervico because this is Baby Elephant by Vervico.
Okay.
I did 123 stitches up here. I what is it? Stitched in the threads.
Stitched in the threads.
I stitched in the hanging threads. I stitched it up. I stitched those hanging threads.
Oh, the ones you had left over from last time.
Oh, you
Yeah.
filled it. You filled it in the spaces.
So these are new hanging threads.
Yes. Well, these are old hanging threads. I just filled in these hanging threads.
Oh, there were threads
Oh,
hanging.
There
over
were more hanging threads. I just stitched up the.
All right. So you cleaned up your loose tails. I don't know what else to call it. And that is not part of the technical part of cross stitch.
No.
I stitched
That's
in
called
these.
stitching with E EJ.
So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna continue working and filling up this area.
Good,
Okay.
good.
Okay. So that's today. That's a whip and plans basically. All right. Then this week, I also stitched. Oh, yes, I did. I knew that. This was letter U for spring ABCs.
Okay.
And because ABCs have the letter U.
Right.
And I finished the word nesting with the star and yeah.
Okay.
Now, who's that by?
Little house.
Little House.
This is by Little House Needleworks. I finished it. I did 198 stitches on this one.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
All right, next. This is the one. Okay, I do that with plans too. That's October plans. Okay, then I'm gonna leave this for later. And then I worked on Night Walked Down.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
Oh, yeah.
I know, right? Night Walked Down, 200 stitches. I worked on order.
Nice.
Oh.
Now, who's that by?
This is by The Blue House. No, The Blue Flower.
Blue flower.
The Blue Flower. So I use the T for The Blue Flower.
Okay.
So I work 200 stitches on the border.
See, and that's another one of the extrude fabrics. You like stitching on it, huh?
Witch's Brew. I really do.
Yeah.
Well, this is Witch's Brew by Extrude Design.
Yeah, a lot of people like that. I hear that a lot. People using that.
And it is on a 32 count.
Well, winter brew. I think R&R does a winter brew.
There's a
this
lot
is
of brews.
Brew.
Well,
Yeah.
R&R has like 20 colors called brew.
Brew.
Yeah.
Tell me to.
Did I say brew? This is Witch's Brew. If I said winter, mistake. Okay. Next. Then we had Garden Stars for 200 stitches.
Garden Stars is by
Ink Circles.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know if did I show this last? No, I did.
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Why is it still in this bag? Because I think I stitched some more.
Okay.
I stitched some more on this.
Look at
So
that. I'm just saying, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? Look at what I use it for another prompt for plant. And it says, what am I grateful for? And I said, I'm grateful for plants because they give us oxygen to breathe.
I love those plants.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So that I stitched a total of 200 stitches.
All right.
All right. Next.
In this week.
Wait, you said, let me make this nice so you guys don't rag on me.
Why would we do that?
Look at this. All right, next. That's another big drop. Then I stitched on. Okay, let me do that. Where is that? Then I stitched on Pineapple by Vervico.
Oh, I thought that was done. Oh, wow.
This is another thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for food on the table that provides us nourishment. So, Pineapple by Vervico. I completed this row, this column, and now I'm working on here. So I only need this column, and the crown, and I will be done.
Wow, we haven't seen that one in a long time.
I'm telling you, this ABC, and I use it for the letter P.
Oh, yeah, because it's a pineapple.
Pineapple.
I had to think.
It was literal.
And it's a pineapple by Vervico. I could have used it for the V2, but Baby Elephant suited me just fine with that. Yeah. Then I stitched on, here it is. If Pumpkins Could Fly for the letter H for hands-on design.
Oh, okay.
And I stitched on the Okay. So I don't know why this is giving me fits, but it wants me to mess up and I refuse. I frog, like do little tadpoles, maybe 3 or 4 times because it wants me to mess up and I refuse for at least this row to be correct. Everything else could be incorrect, but this row is going to be correct. So
okay.
So the pumpkins are in, and I'm stitching on the word you. No, if pumpkins could fly. I don't know what word I'm stitching on. I don't know what word.
Hold on.
Up.
I think we all stitched on it this week.
Up
in the sky.
Up. Okay, so I'm working on the word up.
Up.
So, and this is on a fabric that has, you see my bottom fabric? I have another project in the bottom. I refuse to cut it. All right. So I'm not done yet. I still have 2 more.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry. Then I stitched on the for letter. W. God, how this is so enjoyable. This was so enjoyable. This is another hands-on design, which I had no issues with. Can you guess what it
was? No.
Well, hello there. I finished the word January.
Ah, we're gonna start the new year off right.
I know. Just a couple of months late.
Early.
Or early.
How's it feel to be early?
I know, right? I'm just way advanced, you know? I just need to stitch the word hello and the border, and then have to find the beads and stitch in the beads. So okay. I finished the word January. So funny story, like sad story. So I switched all of the colors to Victorian Model Sampler Shop threads, right?
Right.
For the whole year, like from January to December.
You forgot to write it down.
I don't know what I did with that, with the conversion. I don't know. And you know what?
Would it be with the December patterns? Did you do that one last?
No, because all of it is together. And I even looked, went to my physical chart, nothing there. And look at, I have 3 blues. I don't know for which month I changed the blues for. I have 17 greens.
You know what? This is a good problem to have. You have the colors. Now when you get to the project, you say, I feel like this green.
I guess.
I mean, you got the color wheel, use it.
Well, that happened to me earlier this month. I picked up a piece and I had done conversions for it, had not written anything down. But when I looked at the called for floss and what I had picked for conversion, I did not like it. It was only 2 threads, so I went and bought them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Shoot. Okay, so, and then last but not least, and I think this is a WIBGO direct, this is a WIBGO goal met.
Okay.
It is, hold on, let me put this up. And I looked everywhere, and I'm like, there's no way that EJ would have done this. She may have misplaced it, but she would not have done all this work without writing something down. So
it's in a project bag somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's so, oh my goodness. All right, so this has this is a WIBGO, and this was for the letter L. You guys could take a guess. The letter L. No clue. Lady Justice.
Oh,
we still need a direction.
No,
that's a direction.
Isn't that the hand?
If you don't know if that's a hand or an arm or a leg, I don't think we have a direction.
Wait. All I need is a direction. This is the bottom of her skirt. That's a direction.
Could be the top.
No, come on, sir.
I don't know. I want to see.
All I have to do is just see a picture. Where's the picture?
This is the bottom.
But her goal on WIBGO was to get a recognizable direction for anyone who doesn't know the pattern. Do you know the pattern?
A recognizable direction. This is the bottom of her skirt. So now that I put this green in, I can tell this is the bottom, and not this. It doesn't go like this, but it goes like this.
There you go.
See?
Done.
Gary doesn't.
I will give you an E for effort, and we'll just pass on through. You can go to the next grade, ma'am. You can be the next teacher's problem.
It'll be EJ the future problem, right? Yeah. I stitched 200 stitches on her.
Okay.
Who does Lady Justice?
Mirabilia.
Y'all need to tell me now, because you know I write down.
All right. So did you get everything you need any help?
No, I've been writing it. I've been asking.
Yeah, I think we got everything you stitched on, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, did we?
Veritas twice, Little House Needleworks, the Blue Flower, ink circles, hands-on design twice, Mirabilia.
Okay.
Yes, that's perfect. And that is all for me. If it wasn't for AB Single, I don't think I would have been touched. I would have touched, I don't think I would have touched.
You know what? We'd be stitching on Mother Moon.
Ooh.
I would be stitching on Mother Moon. Hold on. Oh, that's twice.
Mm-hmm.
No comment for you, Shelia? Smoothie?
No,
No,
yes, it's Frappuccino.
She's
is
got two
sitting-
drinks sitting over here.
Yes.
It's a 2-drink day.
It is. I didn't finish my protein drink, so I'm finishing that off. Okay, Gary, what about your
Alright.
whips?
So Sunday on Zoom, I stitched on O Feathers.
Oh, look,
I
that's really
started
coming
the
along.
this first page over here.
Nice.
I've got page 2 done, and I'm working on page 1. So I think I'm like almost half of page 1. Yeah, I don't know, maybe a quarter. I'm not sure because it comes out as
A fan.
A fan.
Yeah.
So it's hard to judge how much is done. And how
Right.
much needs to do.
But you can start to see the curvature now, which
Yeah.
is nice.
But I'll be working on this again Sunday
All right.
with the Zoom group. And it's the only day I stitch on it.
I like the idea of starting at the middle top.
It was very easy
Yeah.
because it's just, just
Yeah,
come straight down
yeah.
3 and you're good.
Mhm.
And then AB Singo
AB Singo.
got my list. Okay.
So for Carolyn, he had the pretty list.
I know.
He comes back to this one.
I was shocked when he pulled out that one. I'm like, oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
know,
Oh,
yeah.
now I-
Hey, talk about teacher's pet. I have to like,
yeah.
so
We got all dressed up for our company.
look, I'm just so franken.
Um,
So on the 18th, which is last Saturday, letter H was called, and that's Homewords by Rosewood Manor.
all
Nice.
right.
Yeah,
What did you work on?
This motif and this motif. There's like 8 colors in each one of those motifs,
Yes, it is.
and they're very. And I didn't realize it's been a while since I touched this, but everything is with 1 thread except for the large letters are 2 threads. So
Hmm.
that already slows me down. 1 thread still slows me down for
Mhm.
because I don't want to pull it too tight
Mhm,
and then
mhm.
lose the coverage. So I think it's just playing with the tension.
Yeah, it's interesting when you said that. I was working on something after that with 1 thread, and I was trying to think. Actually, I don't think mine is slower. I think it's about the same pace. as
Okay.
2. Mhm.
Yeah. I just, I'm always thinking of coverage, and for me,
Yeah.
1 thread seems to cover less. So I
Yeah.
don't want to pull it too tight.
Yeah, because it'll
And-
disappear
Yeah.
into the fabric.
So this was letter H on the 18th,
Very pretty.
and on the 19th, P was called for Prancer.
Prancer.
Is Nora Corbett. And
That's the one you said you were having troubles with?
This is the other one,
Okay.
but I'm not having problems with this one.
Yeah, that looks really good. I
Yeah.
love that ribbon.
So I worked on the snow down here, the tone on tone.
Okay.
I had to do some back stitching so you could see it and you can barely
Yeah,
see it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more coming down here, so it's going to be like all
Mhm,
sparkly,
mhm.
like the
That
morning.
doggone ribbon is gorgeous.
Yeah, see, look
Very
at that.
Mirabilia, she could do
Oh,
a good
yeah, you can
ribbon.
see it up close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Very
it's
pretty.
really cool with that. And then on the 20th for V, I did Viviant Noel by Jardine Privé. This was a new start. And this is the Santa in the snow globe.
Do you have the
I just
cover?
popped it in.
Okay.
It's easier.
I go watch have to watch the video.
Yeah, you have to watch the video. And this is an extrude fabric seafoam, I think. It's very nice green, greeny blue.
There you
That's
go.
nice.
Yeah. So there's no variegation or anything, so she doesn't only do the crazy spotted fabric, she does some really nice solids.
Mhm.
And then on the 21st was W, hands-on design, wolf block.
Yeah.
So I added this second dog and all this green and brown,
I'm always trying to get it closer so
so you can see
you
it.
see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah.
And this is the banding on the block. So-
Oh, okay.
And I did it on Lugana because it's banding on the block. I don't know.
Is that Princess Leia?
No, I haven't not got to those 2 yet. There's a poodle with looking at another dog. The poodle is done white, but when Ginger was a puppy, I took my overdyed flosses out and laid them on her to see what color she was, and she's Peanut Brittle from Classic Color Works.
Yes, yes.
So there's Peanut Brittle in the bag,
I'm using that in something now.
and that was
Peanut
her
Brittle.
color as a puppy.
Oh.
She might not be that color anymore, but that was
that's
her color.
darker than she is now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the puppy colors.
Yeah.
So the 22nd was B for Bellatrix by Bella Filipina. And here we go. I get some more. I put in the dress.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
And then I started working on the podium because there's a lot of Kreinik. So I want to finish the podium. Once I get the podium done, and then there's this frame here. I think the frame that comes straight down through here, this page will be done, except for the beading, which is all the beading here. Then I can go to another page.
Wow.
She does some really good stuff. I'm sorry.
Tina is a he. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And he's used the new colors 34 and 35 and DMC. So all this blending here, this is looking very 3D to me.
Well, I think the book on the book stand to me, I keep waiting for a page to turn.
Yeah. And then, well, I've got these two little white things here. That's the candle. So those candles.
Oh, okay.
But that was on the other page. So
Okay.
Top of my page,
looking at that dress.
bottom of the page.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So I'm
gorgeous.
Really enjoying her.
Kate, I don't think you guys know Kate, but Kate is stitching Cleopatra from Bella Filipina.
Oh, nice.
And she made her skin darker. Gorgeous with the golds. Oh my goodness, gorgeous.
Yeah, I got that one also in my stash.
She did a good conversion, a really, really good one. And Matt too, MBC Stitcher. Yeah.
And the 23rd, F was called for Frankster by Amy Brooken Design. He's on the green lime polka dotted fabric. This is from Fabric Flare. It's not paint, so they're really easy to stitch through.
Look at that.
And that green, I was a little worried about the green, but he's really popping.
Really pops out on me.
I mean, his head's bigger than his shirt.
Yeah.
Talk about he's full of brains.
He looks like that cartoon.
I still got to fill in the cat skeleton there.
What cartoon is that?
But it's really pretty. Now I didn't have, I think it was called for 742 or something like that, but I used 741 in the orange. So these two colors are very close. I think in the design they're actually more separated. But I liked the look of the blended two blended colors in there. Very close.
All right, so do you guys know Doug, the cartoon character Doug?
Nope.
Okay. because the Frankenstein, the head shape looks like Doug.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and that's just to his hairline. There's more head on top, and then he's got a spider on top. So it's about the size of his body, his whole body. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
All right, and let's see, that was 23. 24 was If Pumpkins Could Fly, and this is where I'm at on mine.
Wow. You're on.
Where'd you start?
Huh?
So how are you dealing with the singleton stitches? How are you dealing with those?
I start and stop each one.
Yeah, he does. Sheila does not.
It's called the pin stitch.
Sheila carries.
I think I'm gonna carry too. I'm gonna be like Sheila.
Well,
I'm gonna carry.
I mean, one, I don't carry, and two, this is very thin fabric.
Yeah.
I mean, light colored, so you could see. Look, you see my hand through there.
I just
so
put
I would not
dark matting behind it, and you won't see the thread.
And so I just got the last bit. I got like a row of pumpkins down here to do, and then the banners. And this was this is the pattern that Kathy designed for us for our pattern of the month last year. Our exclusive design. I loved it.
And you already did the little Frankster.
Yeah, I did him first. So I know it's going to be a year next. In a couple of days. So I want to get him finished for his anniversary.
Yeah, very nice.
So, and that was 24, 25,
which is
today. And I was up early this morning, so I did it.
Oh man.
M for Mary Brew. I finally got my M.
So, M was the last day?
Yep.
I got a funny thing. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go, Kim.
So here's Mary Brew. I did all of this part of the house down here. So I'm right at the top of the door, so there's still more house coming.
We joked about that last week, M being the last letter called.
Yeah.
That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and this is on a 32 count Earth and Sky from Mountain Air.
Mountain Air. Yeah. That's a pretty color. I have.
Yeah.
Actually, I've
The
got a
whites,
couple
the-
of pieces in there.
Yeah, the whites really show nice.
Yeah.
Wasn't too sure about the pink Santa Claus,
But he shows up.
but he shows up.
Yeah.
He shows up as red, not pink.
Yeah.
Are you talking about his suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is sort of pinkish.
Very pinkish. I may change that once it's all finished if it still bothers me, but I'm gonna reserve judgment.
Yeah, until it gets all done, you
Yeah.
kind of see how the
Because see,
color-
the original I think was done on like a brown, so it looks very primitive,
Oh,
and mine's on a vibrant color.
yeah,
It,
may fade. But you don't want it too bright, or maybe you do against the other parts of it.
yeah. So
Like
I'll
this
wait.
Mary, is kind of a strong color,
It's a very strong
and
burgundy.
maybe that's why it helped.
That looks pinkish.
That's very bright.
Yeah.
I mean, strong,
Mhm.
pale.
I mean, I could get a little more redder, a little less pink.
Yeah.
Not a bright candy
Yeah.
apple red, but I mean, more
Yeah.
red in
Yeah.
the color.
Okay.
And that is Singles in the Bag.
There you go. AB single. Now, was that a blackout?
Yeah.
I sure hope so. That was every number.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm still
it
waiting on a
was-
single bingo.
It was 25.
There's 25 squares, 25 days.
And was there a letter? Was there a letter she specifically said?
S, because there's 26 letters in the alphabet.
She didn't put in S because of it was the easiest one.
Most projects with S.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're welcome. So actually, I finished a challenge. I did the whole thing.
Yes, you did. Yay. With no,
Good job.
no moaning, no groaning, no griping.
That's
Congratulations.
That's right, because I did my own goals.
That's right.
Actually, you did not do your own goals because it was an hour or 100 stitches. So
That's right. You just pick your own projects.
yes.
All righty, so my whips, my turn. This is an oldie. This was originally started in 2005 at a cross stitch festival, and I don't remember which one, but every year at this cross stitch festival, Stony Creek would release a sampler, and it was a class. So you got the whole thing as a kit. So the fabric, the threads, the beads. And so this is the 2000, no fancy names or anything. So this was the 2005 sampler. I guess maybe the name is Stitcher's Choice. I don't know. And so it sat for a long, long time. I picked it back up.
Wow, Julia.
He's a big girl, I will say that. So this is the top portion.
If I remember right, weren't you going to just stop there, do this, and make a drum out of it?
No. Never
Oh.
heard the word make a drum out of me. I know that for sure.
Oh.
You were good until you said drums. And no.
Oh. I think it'd be a cool drum.
No. I worked on this side of it this week. I had finished down to this flower here. And so, no, I'm sorry, I did this flower. No, is that right? Hold on. Am I showing you the right side? Yes. I did the blue flower.
She was showing us the wrong side.
Yeah, she was.
I worked on this blue flower and I've started in on this side, which will look like that
Yeah.
when it's done.
Looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Thank
Is this your style of stitching? Because I've seen, or have you like changed? Because this is like so floral, so
Well, let me see.
delicate looking.
Well, she's done that other gate. Was it the gate, the seasonal gate?
Yes,
She did that. But that was-
garden gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
is this you? Is this your style of stitching, or you just have such a gamut
no,
of?
it is because this is a floral top
Mhm.
and all of these
Mhm.
specialty stitches.
Mm.
You have her as specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are all specialty stitches. So yeah, it is
Mhm.
for sure. And it's just, it looks unusual for me because it is very floral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the
Specialty.
top of it that's really
Okay.
my wheelhouse.
Because you have that, and then you have Here for the Booze, which look totally different.
Oh yeah, like different.
Mm-hmm.
I also worked on a hands-on design.
Did you do the Little Frank yet or not yet?
No.
The little ornament?
No.
Oh.
If Pumpkins Could Fly this week. And I worked on the orange pumpkins and Up In.
Okay.
And I I got that far. I had it on an 8-inch Q snap, and that was as far as it went. And I decided,
so you started in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot more above. Okay.
Yes,
I'm just trying to figure.
I started in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going up. Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 rows above.
Yeah.
What fabric is it? It's very shiny like.
This is Studio Line Cashel
Okay.
in a beige. I
Okay.
bought it from Jean Farish at one of her new work
Yeah.
retreats.
It's very open weave.
Very open, very nice working with.
Okay.
It's a Cashel, so it's 28 count.
Yeah.
And I'm using the called for Weeks Dye Works.
Mhm.
So yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. My next whip, thank you, sir, is another oldie. Well, 2013 was the copyright date. This is Little House Needleworks Song of the Seasons. It was originally released as a 3-part mystery
Oh, okay.
sampler.
Oh. Another one that doesn't look like your
yeah,
normal
it doesn't scream Celia. Yeah, it doesn't scream Celia at all.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm using Weeks Dye Works and several substitutions.
Okay.
And this time I started working on, I think like here, basically when I started it with 200 stitches, mm-hmm. I pretty much had the borders and this filled in here and down to there.
That's a lot more than 200 stitches.
Yeah, it was a lot more, but that was the basic minimum for No New Starts 2021.
You just got carried away.
Yeah.
I would say 200 was probably right here in this little bit right there.
Yeah, I wanted to get a good start on it. And so I did the little birds, and over here I came and did the line, and I started working across this border. They'll go all the way across before I start moving into where these houses are.
The tree.
Yeah, the tree is in the center. Yeah.
This was 1 day of stitching? This was 1 day of stitching?
Yeah, that was 1 day of stitching. Yeah, yeah. And I actually had to pull out a couple of things. This side is a little off in one of the areas here, but fortunately, because there's so much open space, I was able to compensate, like right in here, actually, I compensated with an extra stitch so that because it was important for it to line up over here.
Where the tree's at.
Yeah,
below,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
Good.
I also worked on Rosewood Manor, Tumbling Rose.
You love that. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's like the Baldani silks.
Yes, Baldani silk.
Look at those colors.
It's on a 32 count even weave white.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need fancy
nothing
fabric.
Fancy for that one. And there I am there.
That's lovely.
How's their silks to stitch with? Are
Beautiful.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. Beautiful.
Wow.
I came down some more on this border. I don't remember where I was, but I came down some more. I started in on this motif here and also started working across some at the top. And that's because if I finished part of this and I still had thread in the needle, I look for someplace else to go.
Yeah, that's what I like about some of these projects. Once when you get more stitching done, it's easier to count off if you've got color on your needle.
And I actually had to pull out some of the bordered, what I had done previously, because when I picked it back up to work on, I realized it had shifted over.
Oh.
Once, I mean, it's easy to, it's an open,
Maybe you,
You know, it's
It was maybe
when
the
I'm
pressure
tired.
of the no new starts. You were
No,
doing a lot of
no.
starts.
No, it was usually if I, you know, I go to bed early, and usually when I get towards the end of the evening and I get tired and sleepy, that it was the
Yeah.
last thing I stitched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And finally, we have Martini,
Oh,
I had no idea what these.
yes.
I had no idea what these patterns were.
and we have
I remember now.
Margarita.
Oh,
And
is
Now,
that
Mar-
a West
it's
style?
Arcade Portfolio.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's like a cactus. Margarita cup is a cactus.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yes, Southwest. Yes, Margarita. Yes. And it came with a little lime button,
And an olive.
and then there's an olive button for the martini.
Okay. So who are the? Oh, just another button company. Okay.
Yeah, just another button company. And this is on a 28 count Lugana in an opalescent. And it's all
Look at the
DMC.
sparkles.
Yes. And so this is where I am on the, now I do have an error here. Somehow one of these, this olive got pushed over to here. I don't think I have enough space to put another olive
It's
in
fine. It's
there, but
fine.
yeah, it's there. It's gonna
It's fine.
stay. I'll say I did it when I was tipsy.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It
I love-
doesn't need to be even.
Oh my God, there's back stitching. Look at these lines. All the little back
the
stitching in the
lines,
line.
the lines were a joy. I have to say, I did enjoy
Yeah.
doing those lines.
And there's all the
Yes.
back stitching also in the olive.
All on the olives as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
For the, how was stitching it with the opalescent?
I don't have a problem. I know you all comment on it, but
It bothers me because of my LASIK.
yeah.
One eye is close and one eye is far.
Oh, okay.
And so that's an added dimension that,
Yeah.
and then my needle splits the thread in the.
threads. And see, I use the ballpoint needle, so it always comes up between the fabric threads.
Oh, I've tried that.
Somebody was stitching on the lesson, and they said, you know, usually you stitch with bright light with, you know, with your thing with the
Mhm.
bright light.
Mhm.
She said that she toned it down,
And it helped?
not as bright, and it helped.
Oh, maybe I might try that.
Yeah, so you're not getting as much.
Because I've
reflection.
got a lot of opalescent fabrics in my stash I want
Mhm.
to stitch on
Mhm.
because they go with the pattern.
And then I picked up the primitive hair Quaker Spring.
Okay.
Yes.
I had no idea what that one
Yeah,
was.
that's a lot of, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember everybody was trying
Oh my
to,
God, look at the bee on
It's a
it.
booklet, right?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a couple of patterns in there.
yes.
I like the butterfly.
And this is where I am.
Is that upside down?
Yes, it is.
Oh, looks good.
Are you putting more than one pattern on here or just that
No,
one?
just the one pattern.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's
And
gonna
this, again, late light. Last thing I did last night was this little piece here. It's actually sitting at the top of that little bit there. It's supposed to start on that little bit down there.
So you need to figure out what time the needle goes astray and say, I need to stop before that
I know, it's
time.
always, and you know what? I remember distinctively putting my needle in the right spot, how it somehow wound up there.
But I
don't
mean,
know.
but you did that and then you did all this stuff after being tired.
I
So
know.
it's not like the last stitch before you went to bed is wrong and you can take that one stitch
No,
out.
no.
You did a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to mess it up. I'm going all the way.
Yeah.
Well, and then I don't realize it until I'm, you know, where I
So you try to
realized
count off of something else.
was the longest line here, where the furthest point, and I said, I don't think I'm supposed to be that close. And that's
that's
what
that's what I mean.
brought
Once you
my
get so
attention to
far
it. And of course, at that point, it was
over.
not coming out.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, so it's not gonna come out.
no,
No.
because there's nothing that depends on it. It
Yeah.
literally
Oh.
sits there. Now I will put the other one in the right spot. So
You will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
It's a flower.
Are they supposed to be symmetrical?
Have you seen a symmetrical flower?
Yeah. Nature.
I'm just saying, did she design it as symmetrical?
Yes, she did.
So if you want it to go as a designer,
Okay, so you
Want
want
it.
her to
mess it up.
To on purpose make it look different. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
No, on purpose, make it look the same from the design, from her stitching.
It's not going to happen.
You know what? And I appreciate symmetry, and I appreciate those for whom symmetry is important. I just want to be clear. Symmetry is not important to me.
I would fudge it. EJ would fudge it on the other side to make it look the same. Let me see the picture again. The
chart picture.
Oh, so you're not gonna, okay. You sure it's not supposed to be that close?
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks like
so you're not gonna count off from that flower for the motif on top?
No, I'll count off from someplace else.
It's actually a stitch. Two stitches higher than what it
Two stitches higher.
Yeah.
That's where it's not this way.
Okay.
It's 2 inches higher.
Gotcha.
Because if it was 2 inches lower, it would be touching the center motif.
Yeah, and I've got enough space.
So there's two error.
Well, it's the
one
same
stitch
error that shows up
in two
this
different
way
ways.
and that way.
Yeah.
And there's enough space between the top and where the one on the motif above it.
Yeah.
It won't be as much space, but there's enough for there to be a difference.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to matter as much because the pattern's not really that symmetrical because it's this here throws it off. Mm-hmm. So your eye's not going to be looking and say, oh, something's weird. Mm-hmm. I think if there's enough stuff going on that's not the same, like this is here, but it's not over here. Mm-hmm. So your eye's already going to say it's heavier on one side than the other. Mm-hmm. I think you're good. Anyway,
there was never a question.
Look, it was never going to come out.
No.
She's like, nope.
No, I mean,
y'all can sit there and rationalize it all you want.
I mean, that piece may one day find it in EJ's bag and she might just rip it out and you're like, oh, I thought I had more done. You know,
like ding dong, like ding dong and you ditch. What is it called? With ding dong ditch. So you'll find it in your door, on front of your door. Doorbell, and you're like, what is this out here?
Like, oh, it must have fell out of my bag when I went in for stitching 2 weeks ago.
All right, so let's see your haul, EJ. Any haul or stitchy kindness this week?
Yes, yes.
Did you get your silks for you?
Yes, I did.
Ooh, I didn't open mine before. Oh my God.
Me neither. Wait, which one? Wait, hold on.
God.
You know, don't say which one. She got all of them.
Yeah, well, we both are in those clubs.
Oh, okay. You're both in all of them?
Yeah. Okay, this is.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. This is
that is gorgeous.
Silk of the month. You have silk of the month?
Yes.
Oh my God, I didn't see it. Oh, but I did. Oh.
This is beautiful.
Hold on. Here we go.
Look at that.
We have August.
No. Okay. All right. On the monitor, they look different, but when you look at this in person and you look at EJ's monitor, they're identical colors. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, the lighting is to the light. Yeah, I have to bring it out of the light.
Yeah, there you go.
One.
Actually, I think hers is darker.
Oh.
What are your? Oh, they don't have numbers.
They're all just.
Yeah, this is August number 1. See, it has August 1. This is August 2. Okay, ready?
Colors.
This is.
It's monitors.
August 3. This is August 4. And this is August 5.
Yeah, see, hers do look, it's not amazing because mine look more blue on the monitor.
Yes, yours
looks more true. Yes.
It could be my lighting too.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, look at this. With this lighting.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
With this lighting.
Yeah.
Oh, gorgeous.
Beautiful. Gorgeous. Wow.
So that's the first, that's the Silks of the Month Club.
Yes.
And then we also have
Color of the Month.
color of the month. I'm
You
opening
knocked
it.
it out of the park with that one.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't see it yet. I didn't see it yet.
Oh, look at that green.
Ooh.
Wait,
And
wait,
more
wait,
purple.
wait. I can't see it. Look, let it tumble out.
They fell out on the floor.
Yeah, no, it didn't. Oh my God. This is gorge.
Look at this.
So this actually is like a thing, right?
What?
This is CM002.
Oh, that's a real color. Those are real colors that can
Yeah,
be
they have
ordered.
real colors. Yeah.
Okay.
This is PR105. Look at this one.
Is that the green?
Yeah.
That's no, PR105 is this one.
Oh, this one. Okay.
We have PR146. That's the one that I'm using for my Quaker Seasons of Friendship.
Very cool.
Okay. And then we have PR154, which is a more purpley. Is that a thing?
There's two purples.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
You see the
bright
difference?
purple and then there's a
There's
darker
deep
purple.
purple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
deep
This
purple.
deep purple is PR146, and this lighter purple is PR154.
Absolutely beautiful.
Gorge.
Wow.
I like that. I like her system of the thing now. She found a solution to her issue.
I do too. So Books for You is based in Australia. And so the shipments are shipped to someone in
A distributor,
Texas, a distributor in Texas who then
Is managing her club for her.
managing her United States based club for her. And it really has taken the
That's pretty smart. You know, had a problem,
the
created the solution,
uncertainties,
and moved
yes,
on.
Yes, uncertainties of shipping out of the equation.
Yeah.
So, which is very nice. Okay, any more, Paul, EJ?
Yes, I got a Stitchy Kindness from you.
Okay, it's been a week, so I don't remember.
Okay, it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, so Shelia never remembers if she gets this subscription for free as
Correct.
her part of her subscription, or if she buys it. So she usually just buys one anyway. So she
You
gave
never
me her.
know. Every subscription is always different. I understand where you're coming from.
Look at this gnome. This gnome is super cute. Hold on. Oh, going the wrong way. This gnome is super cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It has some really good stuff in here.
I like the little penguin. Looks like something you've been stitching already.
This one?
Yeah. Looks like you're like Hello Kitty or whatever that kitty.
Oh yeah, it could be like those Advent animals.
Yeah. Very similar.
Yeah, I know. I never can remember whether, because there's the Halloween ornaments and Christmas ornaments. One comes with your subscription and the other one doesn't.
Right, but sometimes you get the Halloween one. If you sign up around Halloween, you get that one issue one time.
Oh.
One time. And
Well,
then you don't know if you get it the next time or not.
Well, I've been a subscriber now for several years. It must have imprinted on my memory.
I don't get anything.
And you know what makes it so sad? Every year I look it up to see what comes with the subscription, and then I forget.
No, I think you look it up for Halloween. You're like, oh, we don't get it.
That's right.
And then you automatically assume Christmas you don't get it.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna be getting a subscription because my niece, Girl Scouts, they're selling magazines and they have just cross stitch on their list. I'm like, you know what? I'll get it and I'll support.
So do you also get the digital subscription when you do it that way, or
I don't know.
If
well,
you
that's
get
really cool.
Well, if you have a print subscription, I don't know if they're going to take the time to differentiate through what vehicle you obtain the print subscription.
Yeah,
that's a lot of work, it seems to me.
Yeah, I don't know how they would.
How do you know if you have the digital? Like,
because you signed up for the digital. If
or
you sign up directly with them with an account, I think you get the digital subscription as well.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Subscribe directly with them. So
yeah, I don't know how
I
to
do have
subcategories.
access to the digital version. Yeah.
I'll figure that out when my first subscription thing comes.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I also got a floss fancy from Sheila, cross stitch fancy. But oh, I love this colorway. Oh my god! And I want my bathroom to be yellow, grays, and
Green.
I got this one. It's called what's called?
It's
Good things. Find joy.
find joy, life.
Yeah.
Turn
Yes.
it-
You know what? It reminds me of all that stuff you were stitching when we first saw you stitching.
Yeah,
Emma Condon.
yeah.
Yes, and I still
I know you still have it.
so scissors. No, this is floss. Maybe I don't know. Oh, it tells you. It tells you it's scissors, needle minder, and floss ring.
Yeah. Very
Thank
nice.
you, Julia. So those are my Stitchy Kindness. I also purchased from Garon Stitchery.
Wow, it has been a long week. Hasn't it?
Mhm.
You said what?
It's been a long week.
Yeah. Mojo Stitches.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about it, and gorgeous.
This is gorgeous. I love the fall colors.
Yes, me too.
I picked it up too. I forgot to bring it, but I picked it up too. Because I already put it with my other I was so happy when I took it home.
Yeah.
I put all my Mojo stitches together.
Mm.
Because I'm definitely this is my early starts when I do my new starts.
On the 15th.
It's gonna probably the 16th. It's gonna be Mojo stitches.
It will stitch on 36 count.
Yeah.
It looks so
And
delicate.
when you read about it, she selected leaves from the different countries where her
This
chart-
is from up north. Up
Yeah.
north.
Yeah. What during Needlework Expo, I went to her room and I talked to her about it, and I said I really appreciated her negative space in that piece, and she was happy because that's what she designs around. So that's a focal. That's critical of her design is the negative space.
Yeah, Mojo Stitches, great job,
Yeah.
great job.
So do you have to count, or does she tell you, okay, like 2 centimeters across, or do you have to actually count the number of threads?
Wait, does she not know what what's this
called-
hobby called?
Counted cross.
I think we forgot halfway through the video what we're talking about.
It's where you
We're-
count the fabric threads,
And put a stitch in.
and then you determine where you put the needle into the fabric.
I need to figure out how many inches, centimeters. Okay. And did you get the cottage garden threads yet?
I have them on order. They're on their way.
Okay, thank you.
I put in a bid for the set of the
set,
cottage
yeah.
garden
Yeah,
threads.
it's gonna be. I'm gonna create them as thread packs
Thread packs.
without the DMC. It's just
Correct.
with the cottage garden threads.
Yeah,
So it's easier to check out.
because I think the cottage garden threads will make a huge difference in
Yes.
her charts
Yeah,
where she's
Down for one too.
especially
Yeah.
with those autumny colors. And
Yes.
you'll have so many threads left over. You can do many other
things.
projects. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I also got Reindeer Games by Erica Michaels.
Oh,
It
you
also has
do.
a drum and a berry.
Nice.
Yes. So what fabric are you gonna have? You picked your fabric yet?
No, I have not, but it's going to, I have not.
I want to start mine in December
No.
because I'm having so much fun stitching on the Halloween one. It's just relaxing, because it's just the back stitching. It's just back stitching for the boxes, and then you go to the next one and the next one. It's like little finishes.
Yeah, I was going to say you get a sense of progress
Yeah.
as you move along. All right.
I don't know if I'm going to stitch it like on a darker blue. I don't know.
A blue?
Or a darker brown than this.
Wow.
Not a brown, but yeah, like a dark blue to make the snow.
What-
Come out a little
But
bit
whatever you pick, it's got to play with the snowflakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the key.
yeah. Plays well with snowflakes.
And I don't play well with snowflakes, but I still love them.
You stitch a lot of them.
Reindeer Games. So that's my haul, y'all.
All righty. So Gary,
All
any
right.
haul this week?
Yes, I've got the new color from Needle Bling. It's called Pumpkin.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Huh?
Oh, you did have
You
something
more?
else?
Yeah. Stitchy Kindness from Shelia again. This is from Vicky Stitch and Button. She gave me a scissor fob. Shelia sent me a scissor fob.
Oh,
Yeah.
that way you won't drop the scissors.
Yeah, the color and the scissor fob mat goes along with the cross stitch fancy. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
I know. Isn't that something?
Perfect.
Oh, that's pretty. I like the
Yeah.
little moon.
Thank
So
you.
cute.
And this is the information for Vicky.
Vicky
Ooh.
stitching button.
Yes. That little
Thank you
moon-
so much.
Cute.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
I need a little moon charm to go with my pirate gear. Wait a minute. See, it looks just like my moon.
It looks just like your moon.
See, I need a little moon thing with a pirate skull on the
Oh,
bottom.
look at that. It looks just like your moon.
Hmm,
That's a chubby cheeked moon.
that's right. All right, so I got the new fabric from Needle Bling. It's called Pumpkin Pie. It's a nice orangey, soft orange. It's 32 count.
It would look nice with if pumpkins could fly.
It would be very nice with
It
if pumpkins
would.
could fly
It would.
or any other fall stitching.
Yeah.
It's not a bright orange or anything like that, so it's very nice,
Mm-hmm.
very neutral looking. I like it.
Almost like a yam.
Yeah. And then also got the Stacy Nash Primitives Boo to You Pen Keep.
Oh, which that would look great on.
Look at that. It's almost.
Yeah. That looks good.
Yeah. I like this.
Yeah.
It just says Boo here.
Yeah.
Then you get some of
very
the
nice.
ribbon and stuff and put around little ravens.
Yeah.
Ravens
Very
or crows, whatever you want to call them at the top. Very cute. I like her little pieces. Her,
Mhm.
her stuff is very nice.
Oh, and who is it from?
Stacy
Stacey
Nash.
And it's a primitive, right?
Mhm.
And the
Say-
finished size is 4x6.
Oh. Yeah, they're not that
4
big.
by 6.5. Yeah, so it's not very big at all.
Yeah.
So it could be a SAF.
Could be.
Yeah, for me, yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
For me, it's a 3-month project.
Oh, come on. You know it's longer than that.
Oh my God. All right.
All right, that's all my haul.
So when I went to the cupboard to pick up my Halloween by Nimue, she had some new A.B. Sidarian by R&R.
Oh my God, I had 3 yards of that. It went out in 2 days.
Yeah, always. Anytime I see A.B. Sidarian, I buy it.
Yeah.
I buy it.
A.B. Sidarian, never heard of it.
This is 36.
It's from
count.
R&R.
It's just a beautiful beige.
Yeah, because when we
Brown.
got our piece, we split a piece in Texas.
Yes, right.
Oh.
We were kind of fighting over it. I think he just run the scissors through it. And then we both fell. I wonder what project I put mine in.
I know.
I put it away somewhere.
I know. I know that as soon as I get a piece, the next time I'm kidding, it goes.
It goes, yeah, in a
You
project.
know,
Yeah.
it doesn't
It's a nice
stay
color.
around. It's gorgeous, gorgeous color. All righty. So first, I'd like to say hi to everybody at Needlework Galleria this weekend. I've texted back and forth with our friend Diane, who's there. Asked her to say hi to a bunch of people for me. Yeah.
Texted Deb. I said, Deb, make sure you go to this room. She's like, girl, I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the photos. People are having a blast.
A wonderful time. Yeah, I couldn't get a pet sitter. Yeah, decided to go kind of at the last minute because I had some plans change.
Mm.
And then it was too hard to get a pet sitter, and I have to have a pet sitter.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then I decided, okay, so it's probably a good thing, save some money.
Mm.
I wound up spending it on Needlework Expo. So what? So how about announcements? Gary, do you have any, or EJ, do you have any announcements?
I do not.
Okay, Gary, do you have any
I have
announcements?
an announcement. Did you see this nice shiny wall?
Yes.
It's a coppery color, almost like a pumpkin.
Rose gold, maybe.
No, more like a pumpkin color over there. All right. Anyway, I'll talk more about that on the 1st of
What
October.
kind of pumpkin?
That's not a color.
It's not a
I'll talk
pumpkin
more about
color.
those on the 1st of October.
Okay, rose gold, but it's not a pumpkin color.
I see orange.
Mm.
And once you put a little jack-o'-lantern face on there, I see orange.
Of course you see orange. Orange and green.
So my other announcement is you want to know about the top sellers
Oh,
of
yes.
Expo. We did this back in March.
Yes, yes.
So the top sellers, design and designer was
Wait, for Garon Stitchery?
for Garon Stitchery
Okay.
was December Dance by Lindy Stitches. It's the #1.
Boobies.
Oh, boobies!
Red boobies and Santa hats. Don't know where people's minds are. And the #2
Perfect.
was Moonlight Sampler by the Blue Flower.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous piece.
That's a nice one. And there's no over one on that
Right,
piece. It's
yeah.
a very nice piece. And I like it because she's got animals that's not normally in a sampler.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
like when they're doing that. And the #3 was Bewitched by Autumn Lane Stitchery. That's
Oh.
the
Oh.
witch, and her dress has got the scene all in there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like that show from the 80s, 70s, 80s.
Oh, was Samantha Bewitched? Yeah.
Oh, Bewitched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to give her a pass. She wasn't born back then. But
Yeah.
so #4.
Show, dare
Brought it up.
I know.
I didn't make an analogy.
What year?
Really
was
a good show. If she could make it Twitch by herself.
I know. That was so cool. I know. How many hours did people spend trying to wiggle their noses?
Yeah.
I mean, really and truly.
Yeah. And that was back before special effects, too much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We actually learned to do that. Yeah.
All right. And #4, Autumn Berries from Erica Michaels. You got something for that? Did you do it?
I moved everything else, but
Did your ears move?
no,
Oh.
almost got all my muscles confused.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
And then tied for #4 is Halloween Trails by Lindy
Tails,
Stitches.
Halloween Tales by Lindy Stitches.
I know it's Tails, but I
Yeah.
keep saying Trails.
So Lindy Stitches had 2.
Yeah.
Very good.
So
Congratulations.
it's actually technically the top 4 because Autumn Berries and Halloween
Tales.
Tales was tied for the 4th
Okay.
place.
Nice.
Very nice.
So,
well, thank you. That
it was
was
great.
fun. Yeah.
I mean, it was all over the place pretty much,
Yes,
so it was pretty
yes.
nice. So we have a great group of stitchers.
Nice.
Okay.
All righty. All right. So announcements. How about plans for? I didn't do my. Well, I can sort of talk about my October plans. I don't have my October.
We can just
month
talk
layout.
about halfway through.
Okay, so we can for next week.
Yeah.
End of September to the end of September.
To the end of September. EJ, do you have your plans?
I do, but I need help from Gary. Gary, can you tell me what was called on the 23rd?
Oh,
What letter?
23rd. Oh, I threw it away because I finished it.
No.
23rd.
Such a.
He
Did you really?
No, he did a thing.
23 F.
F. Can you tell me what was a call for the 24th?
24th I.
And the 25th was the M.
M.
Okay.
But you know
So-
what? If you go out to the group, the magazine monthly group, and you click on events, and you click on the event for AB Singo,
Yes.
the announcement is there, and she keeps them all listed in a row.
On the running total.
I know, but I wanted to let others know that it's
Oh,
out there
okay.
because it's not in the normal stream of
Okay.
her posts.
Got it.
So you have to do some investigating.
Look at my.
And plus, you have until the last day of September if you want it to be part of the drawing. You have the last day till September, which is on a Thursday, to finish to do a blackout.
Yeah, so you got 5 days to catch up.
Yes. So, what happened?
She was bored.
So, okay, so today I'm going to work on my letter B for baby elephant,
Okay.
vertical. So I'm going to continue working on this area. or I just may be stitching in these threads.
They're already there. Why not stitch them?
Yeah, that's true. Next, that's for letter B. For letter F, I have, which it's been a while. Let's go. This is from Fiddlesticks AU.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? Look, my information card, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Hey, you know what? You had a great idea and a great plan. Execution is always the problem.
I know it is in my case.
Oh
Execution.
my God, I don't, and this is a beautiful, look at this fabric. This is my starting point.
Oh, I thought that was done.
No, this is Fiddlesticks AU. It's called Wizardly, but I like to call it There's No Place Like Home. It's one of my PDFs.
You're gonna finish that this weekend?
No, because there's a lot more. There's no, and then there's Dorothy's shoes in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's gonna have some stitches in. See, I hadn't touched it all year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's one. That's letter F. Letter I, I'm going to use for If Pumpkins Could Fly.
All
Oh,
right.
that's what I did.
I'm going to finish that line. And I think I want to start on this pumpkin that's over here.
Oh, it's a fun pumpkin. I love the bats, the bat wings on that big pumpkin.
Yes, on the pumpkin. And I'm gonna run my threads all. It's gonna be like the constellations because for those single stitches.
Yeah. So what I do is I take thread and hold it at the back of the fabric to see if I can see it from the front. And I hold it up like different kinds of light to see.
Uh-huh.
And if I can't see it, done.
Okay. And last but not least, this is so fitting. So September 1st, the letter was J. So I stitched on Joan Elliott, Mother Moon.
And now you're going to stitch on Father Son.
And the last letter called was the letter M. And I'm going to stitch it on Mother Moon.
All right.
Good.
My coffee's cold.
Are you doing your lips?
I don't know. Oh, her lips. Oh my God, I love her so. I think I'm going to stitch in these threads.
Mm-hmm.
More hanging threads.
More hanging threads. Oh, and also that's my plan. Up until I can get this done the beginning of this next week, right?
Well, I mean, you have all week, but that's your plan.
No, she has until the 30th because for
AB
single.
single.
It's got to be in by the 30th. At what time? Midnight?
I'm not sure, but I'll have that finished way before. I'll have my my 100 or hour stitching for each one by Monday, the latest.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, I got all my stuff put in. It's all loaded on the website. I'm all done.
Thank you, Gary. Oh,
Gary, I bet you Gary was that annoying kid in school too.
Oh my God, I did the extra credit.
Yeah.
So this is my AB single. I have this, I have this, I have this, I have that, and that. And I'm just missing these little 4 projects. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm very proud. I'm very successful. Even without, I feel very accomplished.
Yes.
Now, my zombie run, not so much. But AB single, yes. And so for the rest of the week and for October, No New Starts is doing this, what do you call that? This challenge. It's called Knock It-tober. Like knock it out of your WIP list.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be stitching on this full time starting in October. And also Gary's like, why don't you stitch in October? You're right, Gary, I should. So I'm going to stitch her full time in October until she's done.
Hopefully you can get her done by your birthday.
Wait a minute. Is there a full moon in October?
I have no clue.
You should finish it on that day.
On that day? I don't know if there's is there a full moon every month? No.
No.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I don't know anything about moons. Anywho. And so I'm gonna stitch her till I'm done. But in case I need like a break from her, or I'm like,
which you won't,
because I'm like, yeah, that's true. So if I finish her before the end of October, I also want to finish
Baby Elephant. Oh no.
My Little House Needlework, spring ABC, so I can give it to Carla. I promised this to Carla many moons ago.
Oh.
Craft Addict K. So after I stitch this, she will be getting it. So my goal is to also finish this in October.
So there's a Hunter's Moon. That's what they call it, Hunter's Moon, which is a full moon on October 20th.
Sounds like a perfect
before my birthday?
Yeah.
The day before what day is that? October 20th. Hold on.
The day before your birthday.
And
it's on a Wednesday.
Really hits at 3:56 p.m.
So you gotta be done by that time. You gave her a day at a time.
Yeah, 20 days.
Pressure.
And October 3rd, what did I say? 20th is a Wednesday.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Got your moon. At least it's not the first.
I know that'd be a problem. So yeah, so I'm gonna work on her. She's gonna get done in October.
Very good. That's a great plan. I love that plan.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. All right, that's it for me.
All right. Gary?
So for me, on Sunday, I'm going to stitch on O Feathers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to finish this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then starting in October, I've got my wheel, my Halloween wheel from a couple years ago. I've cleaned some things off of it. I think I'll just start spinning that and working on them until they're done.
Okay. All right. Very nice.
And you have your it was your Mania starts, right? Most of them?
Yeah, most of them was Mania starts. And on October the 1st, I'm going to start the berry from the Halloween box.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Because Ronnie wants to do a finishing class.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's really quick. There's already someone who finished the berry and the drum.
Yeah.
And she fully finished them into.
She actually did them.
The finishing herself. It looks great.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay. Next week, I'll be working today and tomorrow. I'm going to be working on letters from mom.
Mm.
And I'm doing January. Monday will be wash day.
Are you doing laundry on Monday?
Yeah.
That's a retired person.
There you go. Tuesday, I'll be working on African Lady.
With Vase?
With Vase. And Wednesday and Thursday will be learning stitches. Okay. I've got one last, I think, the 9th video, but it's not the end of the stitches. I think I will have caught up with her videos.
And then I think for the first 3 days of October, it should be if pumpkins could fly. Well,
I have already started earmarking October. I don't think it'll be 3 days. I might do 2, but no. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be working on Halloween pieces in October. So one of the things that I did for my September schedule, I put little O's, a little letter O as I was working on pieces.
So you knew it was Halloween?
So that I know that I was going to pick it up again in October.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also put a little S next to all my sampler pieces so I knew to what extent I actually participated in Sampler September. Yeah. I didn't do bad.
Julia, I need you to put in your pictures on Instagram.
For
all of them.
For anything.
Yes.
It's been a while.
So wait a minute. Wait. I was under the impression.
Yes.
we were told EJ was our Instagram poster, right? Is that's
What?
we
How's
give
she
you
gonna post our stuff?
we give you our phone and you post for us.
We'll do a rotation.
Remember the IT support if EJ support's not there.
But you want me to have access to your phones?
I no.
within my iPresence.
You know what it is? I don't remember to take pictures when I'm stitching on something. So usually when I do a Instagram posting, it's always a lot at one time because all of a sudden I remember to stop and take pictures. So I've gone back and pulled out stuff and stuff.
You know, that was the hardest part for me for AB Singo, is I'd forget to take the first picture.
Yeah.
And so I would have to go back to the video and do a screenshot of the video.
I've done that before.
I did that twice, Homewards and Turkish Delight.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
It was like panic mode.
So I'm going to augment this list with whatever else is in my stash that's also Halloween. For instance, Halloween Town, Raise the Roof. And I might try to.
You're almost done.
Yeah.
And there was something else that I was working on that I think is close to a finish to my track.
Here for the Booze?
Yeah, Here for the Booze. Yeah. Well, that's on here. So
Yeah. I really want to finish that next square on Halloween and Talking Hollow. I want to pick that back up again.
So I might
stitch on that tonight.
do 2 finishes in October. That would be fun. That would be nice. All righty. So with that whole conversation about plans, that is the end of the agenda. Does anyone have anything else that you would like to talk about?
This is going to be fun. I know even Karen Kubler said I'm a tease.
She was being kind.
And she's busy at Galleria. I'm like, ooh.
That's why I met her the first time was at Galleria.
Yeah.
It was so nice meeting her. It was really nice.
She was so gracious because she came into the stitching rooms and just walked from table to table and said hi to people.
Love that. I love that.
So cool.
Yeah.
So great.
That was really fun.
Great. Yeah. And I remember the reactions of people as they figured out who she was. It was like,
the whispers.
It was nice.
To me, that's the best part about going to Galleria or any event like that is actually taking that name from a pattern and association it with a 3D person.
Yes. So, all right.
Curling, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It's a little thing.
It is. All right. I think we've said it all.
And don't forget,
no matter where you are, the sun is always shining in your stitching.
Bye.
Why won't that go away?